What's going on, y'all? So, poverty is selling here on YouTube. People are legit on here advertising poverty like it's some prize. And you know who I'm talking about? Uh, None other than Dash and Dontay London. They are literally doing the same thing. Now, I don't know if this is intentional. I don't know if both are conveniently getting evicted from their places. But this is crazy. These are the same people that sold YouTube as easy, the whole easy mode. We heard that a lot from them. Quit your job. We can't forget the quit your job part. Do gig work. And these same people are literally pushing poverty right now. I'm noticing little things like Dash posted a video where she walks in, basically doing a promise to pay, got the camera down just like him. Y'all, if you notice, she's never walked in places. Like, other than that, she vlogged with the camera in front of her face just like I'm doing right now. But the camera down like this, where she's holding it down, it's like when you're mimicking somebody because you see it's working for them. But you are pushing poverty so hard, and it's growing because people love to see somebody struggle. A lot of people love to see the struggle of somebody else. But when you sold something so much and it's not working for you anymore, and you pivot to poverty, you sell poverty to people to make it look you're almost glamorizing struggling for views, clicks, and likes. How low will you stoop for views on YouTube? How far will you go? What level will you bring yourself down to grow further on this platform? And it's messing me up because so many people fell for it. Do you realize there's people right now that quit their job because they believed in these two individuals? And I'm amazed. I'm laughing to a point because it's crazy that people fell for that, and it's still diehard people that go for it and really rocking with them and saying, "Oh man, life happens." No, none of this had to happen to them. You put all your eggs in one basket, yeah, that's gonna happen. But you better not quit. I've said it before in other videos. Don't quit your job for this. When you get to a place, I feel like you shouldn't quit your job for this until you know for sure you got other streams of income within YouTube. Not just, you can't rely on AdSense because that's very up and down. You never know what your revenue is going to be from one month to the next. And these people have gotten people to quit their jobs, do gig work, which that's up and down. I did Uber and Lyft full time, and I made other money on the side, which I used to try to commingle those funds and act like it was one income. But my wife had to let me know, no, you got other stuff coming in. So yeah, don't let people fool you and think that you can really survive. You can survive off of gig work, and I'm sure you can, but it's still going to be a struggle. It's not going to be like having a regular job, going to knowing, and then on top of that, you're tearing your car up. They're glamorizing all these things, but not telling you the other side of it. That your car is going to break down, and now you down bad. You don't know what you're about to do because you ran your car in the ground. Then you putting other people through this. Now she has to figure out where she's gonna go. Like, now your problem, you done married this girl, now your problem is her problem. There's so many factors that go into everything that you're telling other people to do. Well, you don't care. I can't say you don't have responsibility because you got a whole son. As far as he goes, she has no responsibility. So I get it. She do whatever. But I say all this saying, I'm making this video to say is, stop falling for people here on YouTube telling you to do something that in your mind and in your heart is not going to be good for you. It's not going to pan out. It's not a good look. It's bad. You're going to fail if you listen to these people telling you to quit your job for YouTube, because it doesn't happen that fast. It's a whole process. A lot goes into it, and if it ain't proof enough, look how many subscribers they got, and they still can't make it because they relied on AdSense. Nobody came up with a plan to sell anything. Well, they did, but that was some nonsense. And then once you lose the trust of people, once you lose people's trust, they're not gonna fool with you. I don't care what you sell, what you have to offer, because you've broken that trust with them. Focus on building a strong community, building a brand where they trust anything you do, and then deliver on that trust. You gotta make sure they understand that you're legit. This ain't no joke. This ain't no game. This is what I'm here to do. This is what I got for y'all. This is where the value is, and this is what I'm going to provide for you. But so for all these people to quit their job and it's looking crazy now, don't feel bad now because you listen to these individuals. And now it's all bad. Now you're scrambling trying to figure out what you're going to do, and it's really a sad situation because a lot of people are hurting because they listen to these people. So I say all that to say, don't get caught up on YouTube so much where you forget little things that you have to do, important things that you have to get done, and understand that you cannot rely strictly on AdSense. While it can be good money, a lot of times there's other things that you're going to need to do if you want to survive as a full-time content creator. So get that in place. Figure out how to get that in place. Are you set up with affiliate marketing? It's a lot of things that you can do. Are you live streaming? Do you have an ebook you can sell that coincides with your brand here on YouTube? Think about all those things when you get on here and create, but understand, don't rely on AdSense. Don't listen to these crazy people telling you to quit your job. It's the dumbest move you can make if you're not ready to make that move. Don't jump off the porch if you ain't ready. With all that being said, I ain't gonna make this long. I just want to get on here and talk about that because I'm noticing this trend with these two. It's like now poverty is being pushed. It's not a good look. Nobody wants to go through that eviction process once a month. Nobody wants to feel like that they listen to somebody and now I'm messed up because I decided to listen to them and now I'm just screwed. I don't know what I'm going to do. So think about that before you make that move. With that being said, I'm about to get out of here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button because it helps the channel. Subscribe so you know when I upload new content. And as always, thanks for watching Terry Creates. Love y'all.